Are you looking for an effective way to grow with your audience and engage with them more? If so, then you're probably going to like the High Level Community feature. Hi there, I'm Jeanette and I'm back with another video that delves deep into one of High Level's many platform features. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing so you can stay updated whenever we release a new video. And if you like this kind of information, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you really want to get started with High Level right away, check out the link in the description below because we have an exclusive 30-day extended free trial for the High Level platform available to all of our viewers. High Level is a massive platform with a ton of features. It's aimed specifically at marketing agencies and professionals, but if you have knowledge that you want to monetize, then it's perfectly suitable for that too. A while ago, High Level wasn't really great for that purpose because its course creation feature was pretty limited and there wasn't a lot you could do with it. However, it's been working hard and it has introduced some new features onto the platform. One of these features is communities. So you can now create unlimited numbers of communities. You can have them as standalone, you can have them as paid or free, and you can even attach them to your courses. So what we're going to do in this video is take a good look at the feature, how you can build a community, and what you can do with it. So let's jump into it. So to find the communities feature, you need to first head to the relevant sub-account that you want to use communities with. So right now I'm in agency view and I'll just click up here to switch to my sub account, and then I will find communities in the memberships tab just here on the left. So you can see it's listed up here as a new feature. So click on that and all the communities that you have created previously will be listed here. So you can see that I've already done one. And to create a new one you have to click on create group up on the top right corner. The terminology that High Level uses is slightly confusing because it switches between groups and communities, but essentially they mean the same thing, so just bear that in mind to avoid confusion. To create a community, it literally takes a few seconds. You've just got to add some basic information, so create the name of your community, write it here, add in a URL, add a description about what your community's for. You can choose your brand colors and upload your favicon and cover image and logo. So you can see the one that I've already created. So let's click on that. So let's now take a look at what's going on this screen and what you can actually do with it. Over on the left, you have what's called channels. So these are specific chat areas for different purposes. So let's say you have your community and you want to create a space where people can talk about sales tips, latest news, or just general chit chat, or anything really that you can think of. Then you can just go here and you can click to create a new channel. So let's say we want to talk about promotions. You can add a description if you want, so people know more about what it is, and you can add a little icon which helps distinguish them from each other, and just click on create channel and it's going to appear here. So now whenever anyone wants to talk about the specific topic, they just need to find the relevant channel and post inside of it, and then it will appear in that channel. In the general chat one up here, this is an amalgamation of all of the different channels in one space. So it's essentially the central chat feed of the community. When people want to post, they can just post in the general feed, or they can pick a channel, and you can see here they appear listed down the page. And then when somebody replies, so this is what somebody's posted initially, that was me, somebody's responded here, and it continues down the list, so it organises it quite neatly, and you can read specific responses to specific comments within a post. So it does categorise things quite nicely, and it's easy to find the information that you're looking for. And you can enhance your posts. You can add an image if you want, so you can just upload one there. You can actually add a video. You can upload an attachment, so a file or a document or something like that. And you have a bunch of emojis that you can choose from too. So if you want to add a bit of expression to your posts, then that's how you do it. It's fairly basic. It's kind of the minimum of what you would expect from a community, but it gets the job done, and it's a good way to create engagement without all the distractions going on that you get with a group on social media like Facebook, for example. Over here on the right hand side of the screen, you have all the information that you would have inputted when setting the community up. So you've got the name of it, you've got the description of it, and the images that you uploaded as well. But you can also see some other stuff. You can see how many current members there are and how many posts there have been thus far on the community. And this is pretty cool as well. You can add links for any promotions that you've got going on at the moment. So your community is a captive audience. They're engaged in you and your products and what you have to offer. So promoting to them is easy. You just need to put the link in here, and if they're interested, they click on it and off they go to the relevant page. So it's a nice way to promote things for free. Up here along the top, we have some other options as well. But before I do that, I just want to show you the difference between what it looks like for you as an admin and what it looks like for just a community member. So right now I'm in admin view. You can see I've got the option down here to add a new channel, and I've got some options along the top here, which I'll take you through in a moment. But this is what it looks like from a community member view. You can see that they can't add new channels, they can only access the ones that already exist, and the options up here have disappeared as well. All they can see is the information that we have on the right hand side and the post feeds, and then they can of course click into the posts and view all the information there as well, and respond to posts if they want to, and create new posts. Okay, so that's what it looks like from a member's point of view. Back up to the options along the top, you can see we have discussions, learning and people. Right now we are in the discussion thread, so this is where you'll see all the conversations that have occurred. But if we click into the learning tab, you can add a course to attach to your community. So you can add as many as you want. Right now I've got 3 courses that I have created so far, so let's go ahead and add those. You can see here that this drop down box has been greyed out. So right now you can only offer courses to all the members that are within your community. So if you have 500 members, then 500 members will be able to click through into the learning tab and access the course that you have available there. And also currently you can only offer it free. However, you can add a payment option for the community itself. So I'll go through that in a minute, but these options are not available right now. I imagine because it's a new feature that GoHighLevel has introduced, they'll probably add this functionality later down the line. That's why it's displayed here. But right now, all you can do is allow all members of your community access to the course, and you can only offer it for free, okay, whether it's a paid course or not. So let's add the course. It will just appear here. We can add the other ones as well. And let's just do that last one. So it looks quite nice, laid out quite neatly. Obviously a community member won't see this. They'll just see the available courses that you've uploaded, and then all they have to do is click in them and it will bring up the course information. Okay, so it's pretty easy. And then also we have the people tab. So this is where you'll see all of the community members and the roles that are assigned to them. So right now you can see that I'm the only owner of the community, which means I have the admin privileges and everybody else is a contributor. If you want to make somebody an admin, you just click on the 3 dots and select change role. So you can choose between admin and contributor here, or you can remove them from the group entirely if they are causing problems or they don't want to be in it anymore. You can see here there is an option as a moderator, so you can't assign community members that have joined externally as a moderator, but if you have other users within the sub account of the GoHighLevel platform, if you have admin users of the sub account, you can assign them as moderators for the community, and that means they have the power to do things like delete comments, or edit them if they want to. Okay, so they don't have the ability to do as much as the admin, like add courses or remove members and things like that, but they can do various things within the platform, within the community, to keep it a safe space for everyone to use. So that's where you can see all your members, and obviously as you invite more, they'll appear as a big list here. And if you want to invite members, then you can do so up here. So just add the name and the email address of the individual that you want to invite, and they will receive an invite link that looks like this. So it stays active for 30 days, goes straight to their email. I did have a little problem with this when I sent them out. They went into the junk folder of the recipient, so just bear that in mind when you are sending them out, that could happen, because it did to me. And then whenever somebody wants to join the community after they've received an invite, they just click on the link and then they join it. So it's as simple as that. If you want, you can also grab an invitation link that you can just copy, and you can send that out on your web pages. You can add it wherever you want. So if it's a public group, that's a really great way to just not have to send out invites individually. You could just add the link onto a web page, people can click to join, and it's as simple as that. Before I finish, there's just a couple more things to show you, and we can look at those by clicking on the cog in the top right corner. This is going to bring up all of your overall community editing options. So up here you have your group settings, such as the group name. You can change that, you can change the URL, update the description, and you can choose whether or not your group is to be public, which means anyone can see the group posts and who's a member of the community, or you can set it to private, which means that no one can view that information unless they're already part of the community. Also, you can see here we've got an accessible from switcher option. Now the switcher is if you have created a learning offer that has more than one community attached to it. So when you create your offers, you can choose which courses and communities to include, and then somebody who purchases that or has access to it will see the different communities and courses available on one page. So that's what's known as a switcher. So the member can switch between the different courses and communities available. So if you don't want it to be visible on that screen, you can unselect that and it won't be. Okay, so if you want it to be completely private, that's how you do that. When you've adjusted all of that, you can just hit save just here, or you can go ahead and change some of these other options. So right now the community that I've got is free, which means there's no payment involved for joining it, but you can change that as well if you want. So you can choose a price for it. It can be on a recurring basis or a one-time payment. So it's a subscription or it's just a one-off fee. So select that, whichever way you want. You can also add a free trial, so 7 days, 14 days, whatever you want, which means when somebody signs up to the community, they will get 14 days or whatever you've set usage for free, and then after that they will be charged. And then you can select if it's a recurring payment, whether it's going to be monthly or annually. Okay, and if you want to test that out, you can just do that here before confirming it all. So let's just add the price here. There we go. So that's now a paid community. So somebody pays to join, and then when they have joined, they will be able to access the community chat and then all of the attached courses for the price. And then here's where you can update your branding if you need to. So all of that information we entered at the start when setting up the community, that's where you find it here. And here is where you add any of your promotional links. So you can see I've already added that one that I showed you earlier, but if you want to add a link, a new one, you can just enter a description, pop in the URL, click add link, and it will appear just in the discussion page underneath here. So you can add as many of those as you need. So if you've got a ton of promotions going on, then you can list them all here and people can view them and click the ones they want. So that's everything that the high level community feature can do. Overall, I personally think it's quite basic. I would like to see a bit more functionality added into it just to create a better experience for the users. For example, a live streaming option would be great, and the ability to add things like challenges or assignments. That would really make the experience a lot more immersive. But you know, it is a brand new feature, so let's hope that GoHighLevel develops this further later down the line. But for now, one of the best things about it is you can create unlimited numbers of communities. So you can use them for lots of different purposes. You can use it to test out things, and you don't have to pay anything extra for them. A lot of specific community platforms will limit the number of communities you can have. So this is a brilliant way to just go to town, create a bunch of communities for different things and see what works best for you. I'd really love to know your thoughts on GoHighLevel communities and whether or not you think you'll use them. Drop me a comment below and let me know. And if you want to get started with GoHighLevel and try out communities for yourself, don't forget to click the link in the description below where you can try out GoHighLevel for an extended 30-day free trial. That's all from me for now, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!